holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. You look at this Steeler defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
15 yards through the air and a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Steelers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll go down at the 28. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Desperados will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Justin Tucker set to kick off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First and 10. Here's Levis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this defense. And that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Meanwhile, Levis's throw hauled in by Washington. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either. I
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Touchdown! Mark Andrews hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Desperados lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Levis to throw off play action. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Meanwhile, Jackson. And Andrew has lost the football. On one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Levis looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They run the option here on 1st and 10. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. The Steelers at 4 and 10 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In motion left, that's Gage. Levis from the gun. He's got this to Algier. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, Levis. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll give to Algier out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Levis now on 1st and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Algier going straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and a couple. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Algier with his 6th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Now Jackson on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Dumps this one off to Algier. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Levis. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
But what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Final play and a half here. It's Jackson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. He finds Watson. It's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Taylor. Touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
It's the score, Desperados 24, Steelers 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Off the play fake, Levis. That's thrown underneath to Algier. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Pittsburgh.
So they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Algier. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Levis. Washington's got it. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Play action now. Levis. That's complete right around the 8. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Levis will sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Levis will sneak it. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up third down.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Now 4th down and goal.
Here we go on 4th down. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
What's going on, guys?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think...
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. And even 70 yards.
70 yards. First down, Mexico City.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Desperados extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
31. Steelers 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Levis. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Levis. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Algier now up the middle. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Levis back to throw. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around is.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. He's got room past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now it's Jackson. Slings it to, the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fisher. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And the Mexico City first down.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Lamar changing the look. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Desperados up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's what you've got to be able to hit on.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Levis looking to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyler Algier, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead back.